just is.
Darian, I'm gonna need you to get up and floss for the microphone.
Okay, here I go. What am I doing? Why am I literally doing this? Sorry, did I almost drown you?
I'm choking on my drink. Why is that how you decided to handle that?
Because I was supposed to be... It was supposed to be noises of effort that was painting me as flossing. But then I realized very quickly how much it didn't sound like me flossing. I've made mistakes this day.
Oh, you did. You sure did. Take a run with that.
I'm sorry I made you almost die.
Worth it.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's so good. Damn.
Start the episode over, please.
Okay, fine. Click.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Have people made fan fictions of Darren yet?
No. Why? You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to. No.
No, but there's fan art of him wearing a shirt that says, "Don't bully me, I'll come."
I showed her, she knows.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which is great. I've been loving the fan art. It's awesome.
No. Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
Yep.
Oh my
Welcome back to Interea.
We're off the boat, so that's cool.
About.
I really did like that conversation between Brunus and
Yeah,
Nephilim.
I'm like, oh right, Kemia was cool.
What could have been?
And now we have to sit here and deal with Amikins and Mariko again.
Because they decided to start working on this one again
Yeah.
instead of on Kemia.
Yeah. Kemia's never coming back.
I know, it makes me sad. I would love that.
Berserk will finish before Kemia starts up again.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Whew. Oh my god.
It would be funny if One Piece finished before Kemiya did.
One Piece finishing before Kemia? More likely than you think.
Kind of, really.
More likely than you think. We're like 2/3 of the way through One Piece.
Or more than that.
Oh shit. We getting there, boys.
Well,
What chapter are we on?
1,000 something. I don't know.
Bubby, are you a One Piece fan?
Oh, Gandalf, you're awake again.
Gandalf definitely likes Brook.
Oh, yeah.
He
45 degrees! I love that, man.
He likes Brook. He likes
know.
Brook and Jinbei.
Oh, good. A man of culture.
Yeah, Gandalf's a man of culture. He likes Jinbei.
Yeah, well, Jinbei is the boomer of the crew, so, like...
So
Gandalf
he'd
would, like...
vibe real good
yeah.
with them. Cookie likes Zoro. And
Always lost.
And Bilbo likes Chopper. He likes Chopper and Nami and Robin.
It is what it is.
The cultured choices.
The cultured choices. Okay, what are we doing in this game? We just got back to get drones for warmth.
For warmth, yeah. We're not.
Yeah.
We don't get cool outfit changes.
Oh my god, I wanted a
And
design.
imagine a man like there's like portrait customization. Like you could like dress them up.
I wanted like Nephidu in a big poofy winter coat.
Oh, it'd be so cute.
Where he's almost permanently T-posing because of how thick the coat is.
Can't put my arms down.
That's what I want. I want that.
I would love that actually. that would bring me much joy. I do just love him.
He's a lad, I guess. I can only tell that they're far more advanced when compared to Adastran Jones, and I'm even more impressed when I feel a warm, cone-like shape pouring over me. Excuse me?
You can adjust the heat with commands from your lingua.
I watch Nephidu as he seems to squirm in delight at the feeling of his own drone's warmth. So, is this where we're gonna be staying? They both laugh.
No, you'll have your own living space with the Emperor, likely far outside the city. Oh shit, speaking of, I think Amicus's Pugnu match is gonna start soon. Let's pick up the pace and get to the amphitheater.
I feel the uneasiness at it. Return. Already? Don't we have meetings and speeches to do, or something?
No, this is what the city cares about most. If Amicus beats their champion, their only desire for representation will be destroyed. I honestly hope that Amicus is willing to take a fall for our delegation.
I'd rather it not happen at all.
Meh, they like this kind of shit. I'd worry more about one of those famous Lux riots happening while we're here.
Their words don't offer much comfort as we make our way to the city center. The eyes of the peering wolves seem to follow us the entire way there. Oh?
Fade to black.
Yeah.
Fade back in.
To the same background. Let's
go.
So this is the amphitheater they talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the one background.
The one
It's a
background.
slow blink.
Yeah, yes. Marco slow blinked. And we were back. Oh,
It's
bless.
fine, I understand.
Yeah. I get it. I do. It's just funny.
It is very funny. Amicus stands in the middle of the amphitheater, still seething after Cassius's speech. I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool.
I like when Cassius is just being a little bitch.
He's just being a little guy.
Just like he's a little guy.
Cassius is just a little
He's
guy.
just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. But yeah, just
little
like
guy.
because Altair says it a lot in his streams. He's like, I'm just a little guy.
Oh, I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. He was playing Dead by Daylight in a stream, and when he got knocked down, right? So he was just crawling, and he's like, "I'm just a little guy. You don't have to hook me. I'm just a little. I'm just the worm. I'm just a little worm."
When are you gonna play Dead by Daylight?
No,
You know who else is a little guy?
Who's a little guy?
Bilbo. Where is he?
in the room.
Probably in the bedroom. He'd be sleeping there all the time.
Yeah.
Bilbo.
Just a little guy. Yeah, play Dead by Daylight.
No.
We can get Ryan to play with us.
No.
Ryan plays a lot of Dead by... Man. So I was over at his house
Yeah.
last weekend. You know how many hours this man has in Bloons Tower Defense 6? You know what Bloons is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
BLOONS, with the monkeys.
Yeah.
You know how many hours he has in Bloons Tower Defense 6?
When did we get to 6?
When it went from being a flash game in a browser to like a game that they put production into.
Bilbo just laying in the bed in the dark.
Wait.
It just looks really depressed.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Honestly, he's probably missing mom and dad.
Probably.
Like I remember Balloon Tower Defense 3
Yeah.
on like coolmath.com
Yeah,
or
right?
whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It went
Like-
from being a browser game to like a actual ass game. Not that they charge like a lot of money for it. I think Ryan told me he paid like $5 or $6 for it, maybe.
Sure.
But on Bloons Tower Defense, you know how many hours he has in
I
it?
hope it's 1,000.
680 hours
Man, we can get there.
for a tower defense game where you place monkeys to pop balloons.
Yeah.
That's what the game is.
Yeah.
600 hours. He's also got a lot of hours in Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm. Comparable?
I don't quite know off the top of my head. We didn't look at that one. I was just curious about balloons.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's like, oh man, I only pop on it every once in a while. But like most of the time when I'm on my computer and I'm logged into Steam, I'll
Yeah.
see his little marker pop up, Bloons Tower Defense. I'm like, only a few times, huh, Ryan? Only a little bit? You play?
Okay, but Ryan is just a a guy.
He is just a little guy.
Okay, but he is just
He's
a little
just a
guy.
little guy.
This man is so short.
I don't know, Josh. I don't think he's taller than you. Are you taller than him?
I'm taller than him.
Damn.
That's why I say he's it's a problem.
He's so short.
Oh my god!
I can put my shoulder, like I can just like rest on his shoulder. Like he's that short.
I hadn't realized. I haven't seen
Yeah.
you guys stand next to each other
Yeah.
in a while. Damn.
He's
He's just a little guy. That's why
He's
we
unfortunate.
that's why we call him our little meow meow. He's our little
working meow meow.
He's our little working meow meow.
Oh my god.
Always hard at work.
Shit. That's fine. By any other standard, it would be a fine speech. It's something he himself would be proud of if he'd been the one to give it. For Cassius, though, it was a subpar at best. It was subpar at best. He'd certainly said what needed to be said, but his usual fire and passion had been absent. It's because he's a loser. While there was no large crowds due to the curfew, it was obvious the Luxians were aware of how lacking the speech had been. What? I keep hitting Alt on
instead of spacebar.
Yeah. Well, that's just my
Hey, Megan, do you have a mouse who Josh can borrow?
There's no point at this point.
No.
It's fine.
I don't.
Because my finger just keeps sliding.
Right,
Like, soon
right.
I'm going to be hitting, like, the edge of the control key, going like, what's happening?
Why no go?
Right? Even now, the triumvirs appear slightly perturbed, and Amicus closes his eyes in quiet frustration as he imagines the thousands of citizens listening to the speech in their homes. Still, Amicus knows that he won't be scolding his brother after all is said and done. Cass has not been himself since his poisoning, and Amicus had suspected that what would be his first speech since that incident would not go well. Amicus also imagines that Cassius, having to verbally pledge his support to him, only made it more difficult for his younger brother. But now the exhibition match is already upon him, and because of that uninspiring speech, Amicus realizes that he must lose his match if he's to quell the city of Rebellion's fury. Okay. As he warms up, stretching and practicing his stances, he watches his soon-to-be opponent to do the same out of the corner of his eye. Oh, he's got a portrait.
Whoa!
Look at this lad.
Look at this dude.
Cut your hair.
Oh my god. He's pretty cool.
Old man.
He is old. He is an old man. Maybe not that old, but he's weathered.
Says old wolf.
Yeah.
He's an old wolf.
He's pretty weathered. How cool.
Yeah. The old wolf, who has been smiling pleasantly off to the side for the duration of the introductory speeches, moves rather smoothly, and Amicus notes his unusual focus on kicks. It's not anything Amicus hasn't come up against in his past matches, and he has little doubt he can easily crush the old man if he has caught him in a grapple. But that wolf is a hero, a champion in these lands. Amicus knows that the consequences of beating him in front of his own people might very well lead to a sudden, unlawful end to the curfew, followed by a riot that would endanger the entire delegation.
Like, I mean, I get it, but also, that just means your man's wasn't good enough. Why? If anything, be mad at him for not doing well.
Doggo.
He's stretching.
Doggo.
Again, doggo.
Pet.
Oh, what a boy.
Pet dog. Yeah.
Can you go potty?
You good? You good,
You've
doggo?
activated.
You
Cookie heard you.
Activate dog.
Watch, I'll open the door and then Bill will be running. Watch.
Dogs go.
He done known. He done been known.
Amicus glances over to where the said delegation is seated, and he's a bit startled to see Marco settling down to watch. While he would have preferred that his human not see this match, it still fills him with a burst of energy, intending to show him how physically capable he is.
This is it's interesting that we've swapped perspective.
Yeah.
Like, is this just like general narration? Is that what we're
I
like?
guess we're doing third person.
Huh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what these perspectives are
I mean,
called.
it's just interesting.
Can we get to sixth?
Sixth perspective?
Yeah.
What does that look like,
I
huh?
don't know. How does that read?
Sixth perspective.
Yeah.
Like, it would be like...
Sixth person? Is that how it would be phrased?
Yeah, sixth person. It'd be like, he walked to I self and said that you were our me as well.
This is just how I talk.
Yeah. You're ahead of the curve. You already speak in sixth perspective. Shit's crazy, bro.
Right. I'm just above it all.
You are, in fact, a genius.
Indeed, Amicus has shown him that plenty of times during their own physical encounters in the bedroom. Oh my god. But that requires considerable restraint on his part. As Amicus straightens up, breathing evenly, the older wolf disrobes and finally steps forward to greet his emperor.
Oh, there he is.
He does this thing. He's doing his
Shiny
thing.
nipples.
Yeah. Amicus already knows him to be a magister.
Magister.
Okay.
That's a cool name.
The unusual name having been given to him later in life. Indicative.
Okay.
Indicative.
There you go.
There, yay.
Yay.
I got there.
Correct.
Dab. Of his stance among the people of Lux. He's an older gent. Do older man voiced.
He's not like really old.
No, that was the other guy.
Yeah, that was
The college man.
Yeah, with his big ol' eyebrows. I love that guy. He was great. Good day, His Imperial Highness. I am Mrjosh, your chosen opponent for a friendly bout of Pugnu. I would be honored if you would join me in our proud and ancient sport, if you are ready, Your Majesty.
Yeah. Amicus, no. Oh, he's just gonna punch you in the face and you're gonna die.
He really is. He's gonna punch you in the face and you are gonna die. That has the same energy of the, if you have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die.
Okay, that pose right there just reminds me of that one dude that's like standing on the sidewalk like this. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, just the guy is...
Oh, I had to do it to him.
Yes.
No, I had to do it to him. The guy in the white. You don't know, you'll know.
Oh my god.
But
Hang
his
on.
pose
So
right
dumb.
there reminds me of that.
Yeah, I had to do it to him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Amicus nods his head as the old wolf bows low to the ground, sensing only a genuine feeling of goodwill from the other wolf.
Of course, Mrjosh. Shall we assume our positions?
Oh.
This guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, we get a cool CG, let's go.
Mrjosh answers by falling into into an odd stance that seems to emphasize striking over grappling as Amicus squats low toward the ground. Their style seems to be on opposing ends of the spectrum in Pungu techniques, but Amicus has dealt with such fighting styles in the past, especially from Kato. He doubts this wolf is able to match that warrior's speed and strength.
Ooh.
Oh, he's doing the anime eye flash.
He's doing the triple D eye flash. Oh, what's he summoning? What's he what is that called when they do that?
What? Oh, the impact call?
Yeah. Impact call. That's what he's doing.
Bano! Impact call! So when's Buddy Fight coming back, everyone?
Oh, please. Man, I accidentally clicked on the Buddy Fight page on TCG Player. Like, I opened the list till drop.
It's dangerous.
Because I was going to go to Vanguard.
Yeah.
But my mouse just drifted down to Buddy Fight and clicked on it before I knew what was happening.
I sometimes go like, do I want to down like $100 worth of cards? But I've only bought 3 because of just how expensive Buddy Fight cards are.
I opened the page, top row, the third card, Jackknife, $200.
The bork!
It's like I was gonna be surprised, but I wasn't.
I mean, it's weird because you can tell that Buddy Fight, Tasuku was supposed to be the main character.
He super was.
Like you can tell, like, during development, he was the protagonist.
So, like, maybe it was that Tasuku was, like, a self-insert for, like, maybe the creator or writer or something.
Maybe.
But then he's like, no, I don't want to do that to myself. I'm still going to make myself an amazing, awesome, badass character.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make another character that's that is supported.
Because it's so weird that Drumbucker Dragon is just a normal ass triple rare in the set, and Jackknife has the SP and Buddy rare in this first set, and you're like,
yeah,
that's weird.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
It's one of those like. I looked back at one of the first previews for Buddy Fight, and it's that one flashback where Tasuku like gets Jackknife, and the card back was black because that was what it was during like the development period.
Right. Okay.
So this was like one of the development promos. So it's like,
man,
it's Tasuku and not
where did that
not Gao.
I want to know where that happened.
When did this change in production?
Well, so was Tasuku defined? Maybe Tasuku's personality was defined by a certain point, but then they're like, but I don't want our main character to have this personality.
I think he comes off a little too much like Aichi.
You think so?
Well, he's the blue-haired soft boy protagonist that's more knightly.
Fair enough.
And I think they made Gao to be a bit more.
It might also be more
red
of a maturity thing as well. Tasuku's like super mature for being a kid.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we're trying to market it to other kids. Maybe we should make someone who's a little more rambunctious. So they made Gao. You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Gave him a cool fighting gimmick.
He's the Taio Bancho.
His cute little Bancho outfit. he's great.
It's great.
So I mean, I like the choice, but Tasuku is definitely supposed to be the main character.
Yeah. And I love him to death.
Oh yeah, I love little Jackknife.
Every single Bushiroad conference, I'm like, they're not gonna bring back a Buddy Fight, but why don't we have a Buddy Fight set in Vanguard where they just bring back those units?
And they could make it dog shit. Those cards will be so expensive all the time.
I would buy a case. I would.
$1,000, $2,000. Here you fucking go.
I want those characters back so much.
If that were to ever happen, we will split a case. I will go in with you on a case for a Buddy Fight set of Vanguard.
It's so good. Oh god, yeah. Deciding the first move, Amicus rushes in for a tackle, knowing that a takedown would instantly turn the fight in his favor. While he still plans to throw the match, he needs to make it look good. Marco is watching after all, and maybe his powerful charge will let the other wolf know that his impending win is artificial. Okay. His muscles propel his bulk forward, and is in the back of his mind, Amicus just slightly worries that he might accidentally end the match by crushing the old wolf.
Yo!
Let's go! He rushes in, but his rush is brought to an instant and jarring halt, the jolt emanating through his core before spreading out his limbs, making him almost fold in half his mid-area. Pressure builds in his chest, then into the cheeks, which almost humorously swells up before his breath blasts from his muzzle so hard and fast that it makes his lips ripple. It only lasts a few seconds, but Amicus is at least able to understand that he's been viciously kicked in the stomach. So hard, in fact, that Magus? Magus?
I think did I say Magus or Magus?
Or is it Magus?
Magus is cool. We'll call him Magus from now on.
Okay. Magus Major. Foot had very nearly disappeared into his belly. Somehow his opponent doesn't budge in the least, as he holds steady against Amicus's much larger bulk. And finally the younger wolf comes back down to land on weaker ankles. Amicus then folds up on the floor of the amphitheater, a deafening silence ringing in his ears as he heaves several times, wondering how he'd been affected so badly despite being tensed and ready. He managed to keep calm, waiting for his breathing to return to normal, having experienced similar situations during his sparring matches with his father and then with Kato. In fact, not since Kato had he felt such breathless agony, but even he had never managed to land such a blow when Amicus had been prepared. The wolf tries not to look toward his delegation, pushing the knowledge from his mind that his human is watching. Finally, he begins to breathe normally and manages to pull himself back up to his feet, trying to muster back up his will to fight after having it knocked from him. The older wolf had been slowly moving back and forth in a half circle in front of Amicus, making himself look busy, clearly avoiding a possible grappling situation. The humiliation of the first blow warms Amicus's cheeks and ears, its memory leaving his belly feeling hollowed out. Maybe throwing the match isn't the best idea, not after being downed with such ease, and knowing this is being broadcasted to all of Adastra. Amicus sets his expression into an iron mask of stoic readiness, this time waiting for the old man to come to him. Magus does so slowly, and the second he's within reach, his foot flies up again. The time slows for Amicus as his eyes flick to the sudden movement.
I wish there was a sound cue and it was the new type noise.
I mean, I heard it in my heart.
Yeah, right? Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me. I definitely heard the new type noise right here.
Is Amicus a new type?
Oh, yes, absolutely. He can't pilot a Gundam, but he's definitely a new type.
He's like Sailor Mass.
See, it's perfect.
He's not even half of a person that Sayla is. She is, because she's like goated amongst like Japanese fiction with characters, right? It's like the problem with female characters in Japan is they legitimately all pale in comparison to the absolute queen that is Sailor Mass.
I see.
She was so good that she just makes women in anime suck by comparison.
It's pretty big.
It's kind of like how all heroes in Japanese fiction suck because Char Aznable exists in Gundam.
Char's pretty good.
He's so cool. For no reason. I came here to laugh at you.
I came here to laugh at you.
It's such a big flex.
We love Char. Char's pretty great.
Oh, I forget what
I should finish my original watch Gundam.
Oh, it's good. I forget
what
what his speech was, where he was like talking to like Earth Federation government officials, and he said something that was like he refused to listen to men's souls who are still weighed down by Earth's gravity.
So strong. Powerful.
He's the best. The wolf knows he's not in the best shape. His training time having been completely swallowed up by Imperial duties. Still, some skills never left one's mind after learning them. He's reminded of this as muscle memory kicks in to catch the lightning quick attack. Instinct takes full control, and Amicus begins to prepare his next attack, one which will bring the fight to the ground where he knows he'll have a significant advantage. The man can kick, that's for certain, but even now Amicus can feel his own muscles and strength overcoming anything the older wolf tries to bring against him. His foot is stuck, and he isn't getting it free unless Amicus lets him. The younger wolf spots the one foot the other wolf is balanced on, preparing to sweep it from under. Time slows once more, but this time Amicus can't do much as the older wolf uses the support Amicus is giving him and swings his other foot.
I knew he was going to do this too. I absolutely knew this is what he was going to do.
No, this wolf. Magus, he's a new type.
Oh, absolutely. He's got it unlocked.
He's a new type that's been around, right? Like,
and
he's
they don't
already.
last that
I've
long either.
unlocked my true potential.
He knows.
He's already soul read Amicus as a new type.
Yep.
Both Amicus's paws are occupied. He can only watch as the foot sails his way. Amicus has just enough time to realize it's over when... his little crown piece.
Yeah.
Well, there it goes. Okay. Amicus's vision flashes white, the foot wiping into his muzzle so hard and fast that it doesn't hurt at all. Instead, a numbing feeling is left behind as the younger wolf is stunned. Time is still slow, dragging out his defeat longer than he'd like. He has a moment to see his crown flash into the dull sunlight, Amicus deciding that it's rather appropriate for how badly he'd been beaten. Again, Amicus is hit with not just a wave of pain, but one of familiarity. The feeling of confusion, followed by squinting at the sky. It had been a good while since he had been knocked unconscious, and he doesn't miss the feeling. He doesn't savor it for a moment, though. He does savor it, okay. Having enough sense to know that something humiliating is waiting for him on the other side of consciousness. Seeing Magus, Amicus is reminded of what happened, and he groans internally. It hadn't been a terribly embarrassing fight. It lasted about as long as an average match, though the kick at the beginning was certainly something that would be hard to live down. It would likely be replayed on the news channels over and over, similarly to Nefidu's clash with Kato. Sure, he could ban it. Sure. Okay. But that would only confirm him to be as humiliated as he feels right now. It made only worse as Magus approaches and kneels before him.
Your Imperial Highness, are you all right?
Amicus stares for a moment, trying to judge the other wolf's intentions. And that's important now that he is sure to become a part of their delegation. But again, rather than sensing any malicious, my favorite two of in every Dark Warrior / hero strategy.
I see.
He's never getting off the semi-limited list. That man's a 2 of.
He's
forever.
too good.
He is.
It's too good. Sorry. Too good.
I miss him. Malicious intent to further humiliate the younger wolf, Amicus only senses genuine feelings of respect. Quickly, the Emperor rights himself, taking the crown from the other man.
Thank you. Good spar, Magus. Indeed, your strength was quite formidable. I very nearly lost the match at the end there.
Amicus tries to smile through the aftermath pleasantries, finally sparing a glance toward Marco, who isn't even looking in his direction.
Yeah, and is invisible, apparently.
Right? His expression is hard to read, but when he catches Amicus' eyes, he gives him a smile. It's tight and concerned, but it still surprises the younger wolf. It's as if he's trying to let Amicus know that it's okay he lost, that he's only concerned for his well-being. Still, he can't stop his muzzle from burning slightly, even as he stretches a paw out toward the human, indicating he should join him at the amphitheater.
That was a pretty good fight. I enjoyed that.
Neat.
I enjoyed that a lot.
I like the storyboard-esque pacing of visuals in this.
Yeah.
Because even like before, you had like the the conversation with Nefidu and Barney.
Yeah.
Where it was very storyboard-like with how the CGs are laid out.
Yeah.
Same with the morning when the game first started.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat.
Yeah,
I assume
doing a lot
like,
more.
I assume like every build will have something like this, where they'll have a very storyboard-esque
scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it a lot. It's pretty fun, very diverse, and
yeah,
it gives us more art, you know.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really like.
And Haps is a good artist, so
yeah,
it's like
absolutely
cool. Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, like to see it.
But this will be the end of this part.
Okay.
So we will see you around, everyone.